Hello. Hi. Welcome to 134, episode 134 of Wardens. Looks like I am good. I didn't actually fully check my stream, but it looks like I should be good. I'm starting very late again because, again, not feeling 100%, so I'll be another short stream. That's okay. I don't have a whole lot going on at the moment, so I think it's going to be walk-in. I think I heard the horn when I loaded in, so I think there was at least one town meeting. Just going to walk in, probably talk to a little bit of people. And I wouldn't be surprised if I actually called early too, like maybe even before Owls, because I've just been getting really tired. I don't know what it is about Monday. I don't have anything else unique in my schedule that would make Monday more tired, but I'm just always super tired, so I might. We'll see. I should just probably get in there. I think it's the time is being set for me. I might wait just a tiny bit. Because I think it should, I was going to say, I think it's supposed to be nighttime. Oh, no, if I like teleport, I thought teleporting into that room would have counted, but I think if you teleport into a building, it sets your time. So either that or a GM just set the time and I was just paying attention, so. We will start in Shore Avenue. I should be good to go. I thought that was a fire for a second, but that's the forge. It really does look quick, which makes it feel urgent. Like the smoke is billowing super fast, so it kind of looks like a frantic fire. You know, I've been noticing with movement stuff. Sometimes I'll go watch other people's streams to see how I'm specifically moving. And I always wonder if it's better to like look where I'm going instead of like joysticking. I think if I'm able to look more, I think when moving like this it's fine, but if I'm ever like stopped and I need to turn around and then move, I think it's better than joysticking and then moving. I'm just like, where the hell is everyone? You know? I think that's a habit I have to build though. Oh, there's everyone. Okay, I just somehow missed them. I might just do a circle.
You can fly, you can scout, you can tell people where the enemy is coming from, which direction. You would be able to go between people easily if they assault the town.
Just thick shoes. Fun.
Fun
Fresh leaves are warm.
Maybe I can try that this episode. Try out the trying to move, like rotate in my actual like real space first before moving. To see if that actually looks good.
Gotta be light on your feet.
Okay.
That's the basic work for it. Just practice that and you'll be fine.
I heard Kai. I know Kai wanted to learn musketry, so I can. That's like the one thing that I have in the episode. I wonder if the tavern was open. I skipped the tavern. The one problem with constantly rotating around is I inevitably will get tangled up in my cord, and I think that's why I try not to do it. But I think it also looks better. I think it looks better if I were to actually do it. So that's why I'm like, I'll try it. Pattern? Or that's someone else?
I'm always like, what?
Excuse
I've
me.
always been eccentric and strange.
Depressing.
Greetings!
Pressing as fuck.
What is this all about?
Yeah, something happened.
Is it food stuff?
Celebration!
We had excess fish, so I decided just to make some fillets and fish soup.
The town might get
Mhm.
attacked.
You can take either one.
Free food today.
Is it free?
And I've already paid for it.
Okay. Is it? You said it was part of
Could be
a.
your last meal.
I hope not. Is this part of a celebration, like an actual like festival, or
No,
just thinking? Okay.
Might as well be.
cafe was closed,
Did I miss
so I
any?
decided just to make some stuff.
Did I miss any morning?
The bandit talk. It's going on right now. I don't know how much though. If you want to go into the town hall
Mm.
and
Can I
take your
bring-
food with you,
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I bring the food? Do I bring the plate back or no?
go ahead.
You'd
Go
be
for
doing us
it.
a favor if you take all the food.
But I can only handle
No,
so much. So I'll take.
I didn't.
Let's take this.
Yeah,
Since I haven't
fair.
eaten yet. Merci.
That's why I did this.
Let's see what the bandit talks are about. There's a bird. Oh, that's. I wonder if that's the bird that Ninkita's character had. It's Fletch. Fletch was the name. Well, it seems that the meeting is being held. Hey, I thought there was a meeting here.
There was. I don't know where. Oh my god, where did all of them go? Are they all in the training yard or something? They all there? There was the whole town was there. I don't know where they went.
Maybe they went down the hall to look at the map.
True.
Yeah, pretty sure.
You're right.
We can do it. Does anyone feel unclear about what a deputy is?
I'm here.
No? Okay. Anyone who doesn't want to hear about the away team, what's going to be going on during that, the last little quick portion that we have, you're dismissed. You're free to go. Ain't gonna hold you here.
Be up in the apartment.
Um,
Pardon me.
Blaze got a quick question for you, Wolfer.
Shoot, hit me with it.
Are we expecting a counter-offensive? Anything?
Even if we weren't 100% sure, I would still be putting forth this measure.
Right, okay. But no intel has suggested that.
Hello, possible
Ready
fellow
destroyed
deputy. Oh my god, what happened here? Happened to?
Training accident. It is fine.
I see, I see.
I could sort of hear them here anyways, and I can sit and eat.
So we're just trying to cover our bases right now.
Fair enough.
Alright, everyone that doesn't want to stay for this last little portion, you on? Okay. Then we're going to finish this up really quickly with just the stuff that we know that's going to be pertinent for the away team, and that is the main things that we need. So re-going over everything. Stealth team, you already know what you're going to be doing. Assault team, you already got basically the up and up on that. It is going to be your responsibility to hold a line. You're going to need to plant yourself purposefully in front of the forts or places that need to be defended and keep them busy. Take out numbers. Keep them not where they are supposed to be, which is primarily going to be in the fort. That space is going to be utilized by the stealth team to do whatever it is that they can in terms of finding assets, destroying assets.
Oh yeah, it was said in the announcement. I don't know what week it's supposed to be. I don't think it's next week. I think it's the week afterwards. There was like it was either a two-parter mission. I don't remember what it was. I think. This might be one of those. There's the people in the town episodes, and then there's the people in on the away mission or whatever. So I haven't been asked anything in character or out of character about what I'm doing, so I'm going to assume I'm defaulted then to being in the town because I don't know where else it would be. Although I think actually Penelope would be much better attacking because of sharpshooting stuff. I only have like one opportunity to really like do it, but that might be a little bit better because I don't see on defense sniping being all that useful. On offense, there's definitely people I could snipe. I don't think officers really exist in the setting, and that stuff isn't very important. But being able to kill an officer, a very important officer or a leader, being able to identify them and shooting them would definitely turn the tide of a battle.
One of the main priorities that we need to make sure that they do not have. We do need to, however,
I get the feeling the GMs too, if they were to ever do that, they would set up a situation like that specifically for the sniper sort of people or the assassins. I don't see it done in roleplay all that often, where like you have, if anyone's ever played Halo, whenever you kill like the elites, the brutes, all the grunts and jackals run around and flee and stuff. I've never seen someone do that like in roleplay, despite a lot of roleplays not being afraid of taking stuff from video games for their extras and NPCs. So it would be cool to see something like that, but I'm not really expecting it.
That are very, very likely that the bandit camp, this fort, has potential innocent hostages inside of it. People that were taken off of the road and are inside of there. Whether or not they are being kept there to pay for a ransom, or because they know that it is one of the ways that they can some workforce, we are not sure. All we know is that we are very, very confident, based on a lot of information, that there are innocents there. We cannot burn this place down without making sure that every single one of them is out first. And they're not going to be able to get them out
my tracker.
if the assault team does not make sure the numbers are not there. Everyone is going to need to know that. I'm counting on you to get that to stealth team and to keep it in mind in your actions. The last sort of points that I can make in terms of,
I think looking at a general feeling, I think I'll be able to make it to Owls, at least Owls. I want to talk to people after session, because I've been just in general wanting to hang out more in VR chat. Well, more than half the people will probably be super exhausted. Like Ames is probably going to be jumping out. But I've been wanting just to hang out in VR chat more.
That's all I have for right now. I'm going to do independent questions now from here. So if anyone wants to do any other questions that you have, I'll answer them here now. If you feel like you understand everything well enough to operate, you're dismissed. I'm going to stand over there. Everyone else, start getting your supplies and weapons ready, because we're pulling the trigger on this when the sun rises, alright?
Oh, they're doing it tomorrow. Okay. So this is a...
Alright.
Sunrise, Parabellum, I suppose.
Sounds like only the
Specifically,
I'll be stuff ready, girl. Don't you worry about it.
we have 8 of them. We have 2 on the first move round, there's 6 more even with the way.
As deputies,
You guys are going to go into the fort. The smoke.
people that feel like they can. I'm going to deal with things, not necessarily fighting.
A way that I was thinking of using it is, if you guys are going to be going into the fort, is throwing them over the wall to force them out. Then we take care of the rest.
Yeah, there's that screech again. What is that screech? Is that the Falcon?
I decide.
Well, I'll put this plate back and then I'll return back here and talk to Asmarine Elizabeth.
Oh, they're having a battle. Oh my god. Bird battle.
Oh.
That would happen.
I mean, the third, I guess they're done. We just watches.
I feel that is the best we will manage. I think that is as honest as you will be.
Well, that's me.
I believe this is as honest it can ever be.
Are you?
I hope
gonna
you
be a part
enjoyed
of
it.
I think
the
you'll
It was
be
good.
too
Or are you
hard on
staying
yourself. But, I guess that could also say, you said same about me.
Oh my god, my head starts hurting too. Ow. Ow. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not fine.
Well, we all can't go. 'Cause we
Okay, so
need
that's Avatar.
some
Okay, so
people
that's what that
here in
is.
the town to protect it.
I don't know why the sound
We all
effects are
can't
so
go.
loud.
I know, it's just.
I think maybe that's a sound that my headset's actually too high up, and I need to pull it a bit more like that. Could also just be my head's not happy. My head's not happy to have a headset on.
Anything that we can find information-wise, we're gonna be inside the fort trying to find information.
If you're going inside, Durand, he's getting one.
Okay. I would give 2 to Kai and Sterling, and me and Otto can take 1. But for Tell and Lily, they're going to be trying to find hostages, and I don't think that they should. They're going to be deep into things they're not going to be able to come and get.
Yeah, I think when you came back, it was all of the
I'll talk to
people that
Sterling.
were
Things
staying
like shift
that
around
they
to
could leave if they wanted to.
That's the kind of plans we're at right now.
Understood. You and Otto will get one. Kai and Sterling will get the other 2.
I need to know
You just have to get really loud in your real here. I'm sorry.
What order
things are happening in? Because I'm only able to attend.
So what I'm doing is I'm waiting out here to see if anyone will come over and say hi to me. So I don't have the conversation in the middle of the 30 people in there. I'm trying to bait people away.
I know it's in the morning.
I'm hoping that it is just as true in the morning as it is. Because
He's doing fine.
setting-wise,
He's I'm gonna need to get him ready for this. But we'll be fine.
I'm hoping it is first.
On the list of dockets.
He's been taking a rest the last couple days.
And the
Nothing's
assault
going on.
force is indeed first.
He's been looking forward to
Good,
this.
because I can only make the second, so I will stay in town exactly as I thought I was going to. So.
Okay.
Bonsoir.
Drinks? No. Is it nighttime already?
Yeah, it's pretty dark out.
Damn, I can't tell. The sun's not out.
But not specifically related to the sun. It's more like an evening thing.
Request locks on my doors because it's
Yeah, fair.
disgusting. That
Still feels like morning.
It's fine. Most people wouldn't know the difference anyway. So.
How are we supposed to just, pop in randomly?
Yeah, how are we supposed to get into the room? I keep.
You're planning on coming along for the fighting, or are you going to stay home and defend?
I have no idea. No one's. I mean, I'm always getting up, but no one before has informed me of anything that's going on. Not really. So. Don't know if I'm away or not.
Do you want a quick catch up on what the whole meeting was about?
Sure.
So basically there's a massive encampment of bandits that is very dangerous to the town. They are going to be sending out 2 teams to go deal with it. A team that is to be a bit more sneaky, get in, get out hostages, acquire stolen things, that sort of thing. Sabotage. And then there's going to be a frontal assault team to create a distraction for them. Meanwhile, people will stay here at home to keep it well defended, just in case there's any reprisals.
I think it's pretty safe to assume I'm probably on home then. I'm assuming that everyone else has been reached out to for the assault or
I believe 6 specific
sneaking
that
team.
we're going to throw. I'm trusting you because
A few of us, but if you're interested in throwing your hat in the ring, there's going to be a sign-up sheet.
So anything, I mean, I don't see myself exactly sneaking around. The only thing I would think of doing would be an assault.
That's fair.
Besides, I might not be in a
Wish
good
you
enough
luck.
condition anyways to be going out, so either way, I'll be somewhere.
Oh, are you injured?
I'm not injured, I'm still just recovering from my ordeal. So, I don't know if I'm going
I
to
see.
exactly, fit enough. Is this happening tomorrow? I thought I heard,
Yes, tomorrow.
most of the Monday. Yes.
You'll have to discuss
We'll
it
be
with
leaving
other
at sunset. Sunrise there.
You can create
Do we know
armor with
who's
your
on the
affinity, yes?
assault team?
I would like to do the same sometime.
A few that have been picked. I think myself and then 2 others, and then the rest are yet to be picked, but they'll figure it out.
I think the only thing I could think of that would be a concern would be if there's no one with musketry experience, or no muskets at all.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I plan on seeing if I can get a musket from the guard barracks if they'll let me.
Did you need
I know
any
how to use
training
one,
with it,
but
or
I
no?
served in the military, so I know how to use one. Though we'd prefer a more dedicated sniper, or dedicated marksman if we can afford one.
I mean, I can
I
throw
know how to
out.
use one, but I'm better with a sword.
I mean, I'm pretty good at try. If you need a marksman.
So I'm going.
If you're interested, I recommend talking
I mean,
with
hey, if
Frick.
we need an extra set of hands for the scouting mission, we'll put
He
you
could
on
probably give
for
much
it.
better details than I.
Let's back up. We're in the scouting stuff.
I'm better in a fight. I would hope to be in the.
I'm gonna go talk with Vincent about. Yeah. Actually, I'll be done busy. I'm gonna go talk with Vincent about armor. I wish you luck, whatever you do.
I have a plethora of weapons and I know how to use them. Swords, knives, and rifle. I will have a very special rifle that we need to use. I need to talk to Monday, but I haven't seen them.
Right. Nothing like a
I
shield.
guess the distraction team can't be all defense.
No. The less defense, the more people die.
I understand. I'm not planning on being an action hero. I'm just taking down numbers.
Yeah. Stay behind.
The bigger and
someone with a
louder
bigger-
y'all can be, the more distracting y'all can be, the better. Emphasis on big and loud.
And if our side does our job correctly, I believe the initial plan was that we would stagger, and we would go first, and then you'd follow up later. Hopefully, if that is the plan, won't be needed too much at all.
I'm not
That is the
sure
Yes.
that was part of.
Further.
I'm not
Jim
sure if that's
Morgan.
the plan currently. I think
Captain?
what
Of course,
Wolfric was
we're going to
talking
need to
about
find out
is
tomorrow.
And I'm
them
afraid I'm
distracting
not
you while
familiar
we're
with your
stealthing into doing
acquaintance.
things. That's what Wolfric
I'm
sounded
advisor
like to me.
Valerian Theriot.
It is.
It's a pleasure
but
to meet you. I'm Penelope. I'm
if we
a bit new to the
move fast
town.
enough and they're all
I
out and
arrived
getting their
a
asses
bit late to
kicked,
the meeting,
then
though I got a very short
we can
rundown
get people out faster
by
and get things done faster.
Freya. And it sounded like there may or may not have been an opportunity in the assault team for a sharpshooter or people that are more familiar with marksmen.
Fundamentally, what we are looking for is people that can be enough of a problem to lure the bandits out of their home. We know definitively that I think that if you are able to make them bunker down once they are out of their cover, out of the fort, make it hard for them to retreat, make hard for people to get back in there, that sounds definitely like it would be very useful.
Alright, then if you would have me, I would go along with the team.
We're going to have a notice board that's going to have a sign-up sheet. We are going to be drawing from that roster. So make sure before everyone starts leaving tomorrow, which is when we're going to be leaving in the morning, your name gets on there, because that's where we're going to be pulling from.
Very well.
Yes.
Other than that, the other position that we do have is we are temporarily deputizing some members of the town. We're going to have a large contingent of people that are going to be leaving out of the town, leaving the town pretty open. And just in case things are bad, to keep a sense of order, we also need to ensure that we leave people here that can make quick decisions, that can ensure that if something is happening, they are the first to see it and start to get people mobilizing to handle it. If that's something that you're interested in, you can also put your name under there. Any of those that you feel are to your skill set. I'll leave that to you, though.
Can someone volunteer for both or just one?
You can.
Fair, whatever.
Very well then. Thank you.
You like to be fast and
Thank you for your contribution.
thanks, don't you? Do you know how to use a buckler?
It's unfortunate I'm slightly behind. If there was an extra day, I would be able to complete some of my training with my musketry and get an extra shot in my skill. But we'll just have to make do. I don't know. Well, I guess it doesn't sound like anyone knows who's going to be on the assault team yet. So, as assault or defense are both fine because I'm fine with
I don't, but I do have a concern.
I'm fine with
If they do have those
pointing people in
makeshift
directions.
magic
You will feel a hand on your shoulder. Hi. Can I pull you for a moment? Okay.
It's possible that their attacks might react towards the how deep do the crystals react underneath the cave?
I did want to practice a little bit, but I could just practice in the dark. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't have to actually fire rounds. I can just practice the motions of floating and stuff. I think that still counts. I think fucking fish. No, the light isn't on. So where the hell did where did they go? Are they in the workshop?
You planning on heading on the away team?
Either or, whichever position is available. I figured that I have a decent enough skill set in musketry that I could at least assist in assault.
Right. Just, you know, keep in mind the purpose of the assault is to draw people out. So, stay close to somebody with more closer ranged armaments, I suppose.
Yeah, I can handle myself. I have confidence.
Alright, fair enough.
Are you
okay,
injured?
then. Me? No.
You just don't look like in good condition, like more than usual.
Oh, that's suppose not entirely untrue. Then they don't feel at top shape, but you know, work with what we got. Right, yeah. Leave it to it then.
Take
Just,
care.
you know, make sure you take care of your rifle and your little sword there. I think that's a sword. Yeah. Okay. Boy.
I always say condition with people. Yeah. I feel like I should say health a bit more. Condition, I feel like is much more fitting for like
be more awake during this time.
I guess modern stuff rather than like medieval. But it's fun to say condition. It feels like it's less humanizing. I don't know where they are. Well, I'm just gonna go off and do my own thing then for a little bit. Then I just wanted to go say hi to them because I saw them, but maybe they're in the other part of the town hall.
Okay.
Depends.
So 12 seconds. Understood.
You do what you need if I know.
so Got it.
I know it winded down pretty early.
12 and
Yeah,
a half.
someone Freya gave me
I'm
a
not fully sure.
rundown. I'll probably
I
be
think I saw
signing
the
up for either
people rustling around a little bit, so I don't know
assault
what she's up
team
to.
or
But
home defense.
I don't
I know
want to
that
take
I
too
have
much
this to go
time
my
away
She'll
from
probably
you.
want to stay.
Whether you're staying here or shooting off of walls if something shows up, or being stuck standing your ground in hostile territory.
Is it?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's not my first rodeo in
place
combat,
really
so
quick?
I'm not
Yeah.
particularly
I'll
concerned
follow
with
you.
it.
We'll catch up.
Thank you.
Understood.
I think I might stay as much as I want to go.
Wherever you choose.
Be able to have room.
I'll be being a distraction, so we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen
I mean,
what
it's
you're
a-
both able. I've seen what you're both.
I mean, it's a
able.
I mean, my
chance
hope
to
is
test out
that
that new thing.
I guess I have to be careful with what
If
we
they do
Because,
show up, you can test out the
I'm a
new
pretty
thing.
decent shot. I don't think I'm the best in the
actual
world
fight?
by any much, means, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Then
say
yeah.
I'm
We'll be
also a bad
fighting-
shot.
That's how it goes.
I mean,
Unfortunate, strange battle of attrition. Limited support until the other team does what they need to.
But I'm not really itching to like.
At the very least, a number of us have
At something. If it happens, it happens.
experience with
yeah, just let it like
battles of
play
attrition,
out,
basically.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I just want to get all the people who are ranged to see if we can create a volley I don't know if we are going to be split or not, but
The volley will be useful once they are already
If
outside.
it comes down to actual combat, I'm probably not going to be met.
You will need to have them
unless
drawn
told
out
otherwise, I'm
first.
probably going to be doing
I'm sure you'll at least
guerrilla
give us some
ambush
aerial
tactics.
views and give us some support.
Because I can't
If you
be
stop
anywhere near
them-
them.
To what's where, so we
If you
can
stop them from going back, it'd be more
attack from
useful
behind all the time.
than keeping them inside of the
Keep them
fort in this
in.
case.
We have to basically,
if it is
well, I say
true
we-
that
I have an idea.
Most of
we have to entice them out and then
leaders
strike
of
them.
the
But
clinic
again,
end
I'm
up
not the.
leaving, then
Exactly.
I
to
probably
teach
am
the
It's the same
more in
tactics that we have
charge,
used in
which
the
is-
army and then.
Honestly, they're going to need it,
Intel
especially with the numbers that we've been
Yeah,
told.
One of the ideas that I had talked to the stealth team about was using the smoke that we made to force them out.
With some first, I'm not good
No,
at it, but
because
I
there
can
might
at
be
least help get
hostages
supplies.
inside. And we do not want them to
Which-
be hindered.
If
We would
it's
have
can
gas
just knock
masks for
someone
them.
out.
It is an idea.
I'd probably be the
Yes,
one
but
most doing
again,
most of the
that would
moving
require
around in
them
that,
to already be inside,
unless,
and we want to draw them
Well,
out
it
with
depends
the
on
smoke.
it depends
Who
on
is going to be
stays
inside,
around.
giving the masks to the hostages already inside?
That would be
the-
stealth team.
But they need the people to be outside of the fort in order to be inside of the fort.
Yeah, so we don't like we wouldn't do that initially, but when the stealth team does get in there, they can use that to possibly draw more people out.
I want to say the very odd. What if the smoke blows back in our face?
I suppose if there are still a lot of people inside, but we're hoping to draw out as many people as we can.
I know.
I mean, it's another tool.
It is an
They
idea
might not
for
need to
now.
use it, but it's another tool.
If it is required. I believe that
Excuse me,
using
do
any
you know where
sort of...
Arvis and Trio
It's good to be on
might be?
standby, because
No.
if anything does happen here, we'll have a
Did you
good
check your shop?
and then a helper healer when they get back. So you
The
won't
safest way to go about this is to use the least amount of gases as possible. Gases can cause a lot of collateral
If it's
damage,
needed
whether it is to
around here, we
integrity
do have
of the
some
buildings, to potential hostages, or even to ourselves. Sometimes even gas masks can fail.
Well, he's monitoring the whole town, isn't he?
I don't
As
exactly.
I said,
know.
if it's outside, it's going to be less damage.
I just don't want
A
to
tool and not tool belt.
shut down ideas. So.
If he is
Of
around,
course, if it is absolutely
that'll
necessary.
be interesting to.
Big giant dark spirit.
What were you going
The
to
one that
say?
was in the town,
Oh, yes, I
Ibsen's place
remember.
that one
Yes,
time.
I remember.
Yeah, he's around apparently. So
Again, it seems
Who else is going to be carrying a musket?
stomping
Who
around.
else is going to be carrying a musket?
He's
I'm
keep-
unsure.
well, I don't
But it would
know
be
if he's
improper of
entirely
me,
combat,
as
but he
someone
may be
that
able to,
basically
you
jumped
know,
came
Intimidation factor is
into
still good.
interfere with any
yeah.
of the
Like,
tactics of the
you know,
Even as
captains
just
you
and
are
lieutenants.
introduction would be.
I can
even
provide
as just
suggestions if
introduction
asked,
could
but
also work,
I mostly agree with
Well,
the team.
I am just a recruit at the moment, but I have been a captain for the military, so
we
I
can see because
have
he is,
experience
you
with
know,
this kind of
very busy.
A bit different
I
in my
doubt
field,
it,
but I
I'll
have
give it
had
a shot.
experience in the.
You know, I have a feeling that when it
Lieutenant
comes
himself?
around, he'll be, you know, very busy.
So when it comes to muskets that are going,
I know.
I would be surprised if you and Amaris aren't on the away team.
Like the fucking thought bubble.
I might talk to Amaris then.
If you will. The collective thought
I don't know if
bubble,
they
like,
talked to you before. I don't know if they have any plans for you or what. But if you were, that would be a third.
I'm going to be putting myself on
What's a TV?
the volunteer list for town defense because it sounded like they needed potentially some new deputies for the defense.
At least temporary, since a good number of us are like half the town's gonna be out, including
Though I'm
most of the
pretty new
guards.
here,
so-
I also do at least have the experience of leading people.
Yeah.
So it would be improper if I didn't put myself in that. But I'm also capable
Well,
in
here's to
combat,
hoping
so a
that
soft team
nothing,
would be
you know,
suitable.
goes
I think it'd be
Yeah.
a bit of a way to throw
I
me
think
away.
the only thing. Otto has his magic pistol.
I'm sure.
Yes, but I think he is going to be a part of, or shooting to be a part of the stealth team. I'm going to offer my skills in the away team, both sides. Whatever is picked is whatever is picked, but I assume that that means I will be able.
Stays up writing.
Then that means I will most likely be a part of the assault.
I am also hoping to be there, considering my experience.
Sometimes. Other times.
When it comes to
She just wakes up late. I mean, I used to wake up late sometimes.
sorry, my
Sounds good.
words have just left.
Y'all sleep?
When it comes to who I think are going, I
Convenience.
believe, at least the ones that I can think off the top of my head. Physical raid, I believe, is Yumi and Amara's.
I keep that in mind.
Yeah. Ava, Heather, Tyrion, and 36.
Why are you not
Before it gets
eyeing
too
each
late, I'm
other?
gonna go practice a bit more.
Don't worry about
with the range. So.
Okay.
Take care.
What is this? I might join you at some time if you do not mind.
It's a bit dark, and I think people
What is
were
that?
concerned
No,
about
it
sleep,
blurs
so I'm
vision.
just going to be going through the motions.
Okay,
and
I
not
was
actually
wondering
be
because my
going.
vision was really.
It's gonna be a bit dull.
Understood.
How does that work?
I guess we'll have to wait to see till tomorrow. I just wanted to get them all together so that...
Yeah, it was a little bit late for me, unfortunately. Joining. That's the only problem with joining in late. It's nice because there isn't many. I feel like I've been getting really tired in Wardens, so by like the fourth or third hour, sometimes I'll get super tired. So at least when I jump in late, I kind of have that initial energy for a bit longer. But it's night, so I can't really do stuff. I think I can light the braziers. I think it's fine. So. Or not. I don't know how to light them. Maybe you have to take the... Oh, okay. You can light braziers. I don't think I will. I think I'll just practice in dark. Night training. Nighttime training. Oof. Oh my god. My shoulder is so stiff. I went to go move and I was like, ow, okay. I did not do my exercises. That's the only problem is doing the actual motions kind of suck because you have to do a lot of gripping of the controller on and off. You don't have that momentum. Like, I've noticed people when they've been doing stuff is that they kind of have a momentum when they can throw up their rifles and move them around. You just don't get that, obviously, in VR. But you don't have to fumble over picking up musket balls and going through your pouches and stuff. Because it's like right there where you can sort of do it. You know, speaking of practicing stuff, I think I'm just kind of in a chatty today, by the way. You know, watching my VOD or whatever. I don't got a whole lot going on in roleplay, so I'm just going to be chatty. It's just going to be basically Sky talking about stuff the entire time. Speaking of practice, I've been doing Minesweeper for surgery stuff in Grim, and honestly, Minesweepers, I've been finding it more and more enjoyable. It's just, like, you just do a round, and then I go and do something else for an hour or two, and go back and do another, like, 2 rounds or something. So I've, like, actually kind of enjoying fucking Minesweeper out of all things. How far, so if I'm placing this down, how far does this need to go? Okay, it goes like that, jeez. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it goes like down here. I feel like, in general, when it comes to this sort of stuff, whether it be my bow in Charlotte or with muskets, I always do value fire rate over, like, accuracy. I wanted to practice more Charlotte, but I didn't really have the opportunity to, and the one time I did, I realized there's no archery target, so So if I were to do paper cartridges, which I actually might do paper cartridging for the battle rather than this stuff, I should practice it a tiny bit, because paper cartridging is super easy in comparison to the other steps I was doing, because like paper cartridges, you know, you start like this, you know, half cock, pen, forward. You just take your cartridge, you bite it, pour a little bit of powder. Put the frizzen down? I think there's the frizzen. I know there's the pan, but I think that's the frizzen, specifically what it's called. And then... Oh, no, you don't even need to bring it down like that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you can just keep holding it with your... No, you do. Never mind. I'm fucking... So what am I talking about? But you can just put it down. You don't have to hold it between your legs. That's what it is. And then you take it, pour the rest of the powder in, and you can kind of just push it down. You don't need the starter anymore. And then you have a ram rod, and you can just ram... And put your rod back. And then... You're basically good to fire. You're good to go. There's so many less steps that you have to do. So I want to practice it just a tiny bit. Yeah, so it's like, it's so much easier in comparison to the other method. The other method takes so much longer and has so many more steps. But I'd like to think that we're not quite at the, you know, optimized flintlock. I mean, we're not percussion caps, but... Oh yeah, in terms of drilling stuff a little bit too. What I learned from going from like the soldier stance was that they get the twist. They were doing the twist. I thought you twisted with a rifle. I think that was a British one, but like the French, they twist sort of with their arm. That's how they get the twist in. You know, which is harder to do in VR, honestly. And then they grab, and then they complete the twist, you know? So it's like that. And the French didn't bring their stuff up here. They kind of kept it down here. Yeah, so then they're like that. You grab, and then you're done, you know? It's actually pretty straightforward. The British and the Americans did a few extra steps where I think they sort of did the same thing, but they would like bring it up like this, and then they would like complete it, but the French were a little bit different. I actually don't know, because I don't think the guy I was watching kind of talked about what the officers, because the officers did this with the French. They had it like this. I think it's just a grab motion. I think they just grab. And they don't even need to really move their hand, so. It's just like a simultaneous sort of motion. Which you can't really do in VR chat, as unfortunately. At least elegantly. Because I think it's just grab. And then you have to sort of rotate your hand around just a little bit. Because you're kind of moving the position of your thumbs. I can't do it here, but they looked like they kind of used their thumb and their finger to go around the trigger. But I can't really do that because my fingers aren't, like, they're big, but they're also not, you can't move them in that sort of an angle. And Penelope's small, so, and it's too small. So we'll do one more round. And it's not like Wardens is very strict on this stuff. I'm doing it because I find it fun. But other people don't really. You're not expected to go through the full motions and be historically accurate. You know? I'm doing it because I think it's fun. I'm not really a gun nut either, honestly. I really am not. I just find it fun. And then you go to full cock, and then you'd be ready to fire. But it's kind of hard to do that motion. I guess I could, like that, but it requires letting go of my controller again, and it's just too many steps. And the stance that they do, I find, is also a bit uncomfortable. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but I think it does sort of work. I always feel bad whenever I get in those conversations with people, and people are like, let's do an idea, and I'm like, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, especially since I'm just a random person that just showed up like an hour, not even an hour ago, like 30 minutes ago, and people just had their big conversations or whatever. But absolutely, from my experience, and I say experience, I have no experience, but just from watching general history stuff, usually gas does not work very well. It wasn't like the first or second time the Germans used gas in World War I, it like blew back into their face. So yeah, it's a very real thing, and I definitely don't have a mask, so. But I do feel bad anyways because people are just trying to be creative. If I was an actual guard, or officer that's been established like properly, I would be a bit different. Well, how did it go?
For that conversation, it was something not very fruitful since they seem to be a strange situation. Oh, what were you referring to?
The food.
Oh, I mean, there's only 2 bowls left.
Well, that just means people, took a lot of the food, no?
Yeah, it's been about 9 bowls and 4 fillets. I know some people didn't get to breakfast, so.
Are you
I'm
going to
be trying my best.
Do you know where you're going to be? It sounds like everyone's pretty much going to have some kind of position.
I feel like this, as much as I'd like to be coy about the stereotype of my role in this town, it's not that hard to guess.
Are you gonna be on home team then? Oh no.
They want me to be a giant's distraction.
Hmm. It doesn't seem like you're still recovering a bit. Oh, I thought
It's
you
mostly
seemed
just burns.
uninterested.
Fighting wars is not something that gets me excited. Especially since the capital could have sent their own troops to try to relieve this area, but they have not. And they failed once again in protecting their realm.
Do you know why?
Not valued, probably.
And so you're just making
Small villages and towns aren't worth it. Oh, there's got to be an answer for it.
Oh, there's definitely an answer somewhere.
Somewhere. Until then, I'll stick with mine. Peasants and aristocrats alike robbed, killed, forced into labor.
I mean, it's also easy to view it that way too.
I have a disposition to believe as such.
I know. It doesn't feel great to be hung out, but oftentimes people up top have to make a lot of very tough decisions. Not all the time do they do it so casually and easily.
They taunt about their very regal knight houses, but I don't see them moving much.
You just simply might not have.
They even let one burn. Possibly. Maybe they're peacocking. Oh, even one of their own royal guards didn't even make it far in the tournament, given that was an unfortunate situation by one of the opponents cheating. Just don't think of them very highly. So I'll do everything that's within my capabilities to make up for that fact and keep this town safe.
You just don't fall down the spiral. No one thought leading to another. Even if they don't show up or provide no support, you know, you still have a duty to do. We all do.
Duty to these people, yes. Not for this kid group.
Anything else going on? Oh no.
No, Ez and Murray gallivanted off with Evie wherever they went, so.
Yeah, I didn't exactly get
I'll
to
just
say hi to them. So
stay here.
I'm not entirely sure.
They're probably in their offices. Probably in the guild hall.
Bit tired of the office talks, to be honest. There's not much I can really do, but also it's just a bit of tiring.
Can be. I eventually might have to talk to the fail.
Though I do need to go.
We'll see if I go back to the mines.
Esme to confirm that they're sending out a letter for me. I didn't exactly convey that too well, so I might need to go and do that.
They're on the left door somewhere if you want to try to look for them.
But this veil, you said you need to talk to it. Is there like a person to talk to in the veil, or?
The Veil Guard are the main contact point. I have to get some inquiries about the situations involving the miasma.
Has it been a problem?
No problems regarding it yet, but people are worried that the plants that some of the farmers put across from the farm are gonna start causing it. But I don't think they will. I have a theory, but Nothing proven yet. If I can turn back a patch of land that has miasma in it back to normal, then there's a path to hopefully restoring the forest.
The forests of the Vale, the forests of not the Vale.
I think it was called the Great Forest before it turned into the Vale. As you saw on the map, it takes up a good chunk of the south end of the continent.
It does.
That's where Druket can't really touch.
How's your evening, my guy?
It's been okay. I got a bit of my training in. It seems I'm gonna be involved in whatever's going on with the bandits. Not sure what position yet. Seems like there's a big listing going out. I'm volunteering for at least 2 positions.
The scout team, or the sneaky team as they're calling it, I believe has already been kind of selected. So either you can be with the group that stays here and is, what's the word?
And the town.
Yeah, basically you defend the town, take the place of the guard while they're gone. There was a specific term, but I don't remember it. Deputized, yes, thank you. Either be deputized and stay here and help deal with situations if they do arise, that sort of thing, or be with the assault group, which is going to go out and basically be a distraction.
And those are the 2 positions I was thinking of. I don't consider myself to be a very sneaky person, nor one of my stature to be doing such things.
Alright, go fix the rock over by the docks. Some of it got melted by acid.
What rock?
It's in front of the clinic. It's on the other side. Apparently a fish.
So where they
had
usually
acid
go
in it.
fishing? The stone. Yeah, the stone right there on the floor. But
He likes to feel useful, so
yes,
I try to give him little things that he can do.
Interesting. I am hopefully going to be on the assault team. I didn't put my hand up for staying because I obviously want to go return the favor.
I feel like I have to at least put my hat in the ring for defensing if they are looking for people who have leadership capabilities, because I have experience with that. So.
I mean, if I don't end up going, then I'm just going to end up here anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. So I'm not going to bother putting my name in for it. Because if I don't go, then I'm just going to be here anyways.
Yeah, everyone's going to be here anyways. It seems like everyone's involved.
Should be able to shoot off the walls if they start trying to encroach.
Yeah, the one issue I do see, obviously, we need to, once we see that they're here or coming in, for anybody that's defending the town needs to immediately close the gates. If anything, keep most of the gates closed.
That's the main goal. The left side of this library is technically a bunker. We used it during the siege when the town was burned down partially the first time. Any person who's injured or a civilian can go there.
I don't know who's technically going to be in charge of the possible defense of the town if they happen to be counterattacking, already have an offensive plan the same day.
I'll leave notes.
But I'd definitely recommend
I'm sure people
keeping
will be busy.
those 2 gates closed all day.
It should be
Don't
closed as
even
soon as we
open.
leave.
Yeah. Those 2 gates, sure, keep them open. I'd still say keep one of them closed and only have 1 gate open through the day. The big issue, even if that gate is closed, that is still just a bar fence, so they can shoot through it. So. but I mean, it's better than nothing. So, which I'd almost say keep all the main gates closed and then keep just primarily only use the bar gate. Because that way it's just easier to keep control of it. You don't have to worry about the larger gates.
I know that we have cannons, and I'm like, well, if we had like a big gate that was open and we tried to entice them through that gate, we could just put the cannon at basically the gate entrance and then just
Has anyone seen
grape
the
shot the
Hawk
shit out of
recently,
it.
by the way?
Basically, one cannon with a few people on it, and maybe a few muskets.
I really
to
have
just utterly annihilate anyone that tried to go
at some
through.
points.
Yeah, it seems
Okay.
like there's not many people around. Maybe I'm just
Fletch might just be roosting
They're all
by now.
indoors.
Would you out of a conversation with Mesmer?
tavern
I
isn't
saw
open.
you with him last.
Oh, yeah. Basically, we just went back to Evie's office and we're just kind of chatting about things,
With the usual stuff. Okay.
opinions, and how things were kind of organized and whatnot. So.
I know I missed most of the meetings, so I didn't get any of the information. I had Freya update me a tiny bit, and then I talked to the captain.
So
Belly, you were the
just
main two
basically
to
all
speak
the
with.
information I have is the fort has no towers. It's wooden construction. It's about the size, from what they said, of kind of the town hall section there, counting the training field. Not like overall size, just space area. So, I think I said they have no towers, but yeah, they have no towers. Single gate.
With that light.
There's a road that leads to it. It's in the middle of a forest. There's about 30 to 40 estimation for troop stacks. There's armaments range from swords to bows with arrows that possibly fire smoke or noxious gas, rifles, and the very rare magic rifle, which is basically just a rifle that they fucking slapped a magic crystal in. And it when it does work, it's fairly devastating, but it's, you know, if...
It doesn't sound too concerning then.
And that's... Oh, and there's an extremely high likelihood that they do have prisoners.
Do they have any cannon?
There is a possibility that they have a cannon. Apparently somebody intercepted, or I heard somebody mentioning that they either have or are going to be acquiring more. But they do have a blasting powder stash, or a decent amount from what I've heard.
And what was the
A lot
objective
easier
of
if they
the...
didn't have any civilians.
Yeah, what was the objective of the civilian? Or not the civilian, the secret team? Was it to get out civilians or something else?
So the sneaky team, my estimation, they didn't necessarily specifically say, but
Yes.
I'm assuming that your team is sabotage and sneaking in while the assault team draws out the main force?
Yes, it's a bit of sabotage, information gathering, a couple different things. There's 7 of us split into 3 groups. Technically 4, because Gabi's going to be surveillance for most of it. Some of us are going to be tampering with supplies. Some of us are going to be looking for the hostages, anything like that that's there. And some of us are going to be looking for weaknesses and defenses and trying to actually get in there and grab information. Because I know that there is some documents and things like that that we're trying to find of, like, proof of affiliation so that we can bring this to the Empire.
Some information that for you that might be helpful in regards to supplies. Keep an eye out for any large amounts of Yeah, what's it called? It's the purple flower that smells really good.
Not familiar with the name,
Completely
but I
lost the name the moment I went to say it.
It's okay.
It's used in
There's your
potions a lot. Somebody threw some of the salt that smelled like it in the fountain.
Lavender. Yes.
Earlier. Yes. Keep an eye out for lavender, bone meal, and pyrite, or otherly named fool's gold. Basically, those are 3 of the 4 ingredients used in their invisibility potions.
Said bone meal was one of them? Okay. I'll keep an eye out for those. At least 1 or 2 of them is very flammable, so we can get rid of them pretty quick. Bone meal is a little harder to get, and because it is dust, it can go up pretty fast, so...
Yeah, I mean, if you get rid of one of the ingredients that can't make it, or at least, you know, it would hamper them quite a bit for making large amounts of it.
Yep. That's the idea. I will be sure to let the supply team know that. To look out for those. Thank you.
No worries. I wish we had more time, otherwise I would have had Amelia make more of the potions, because we can recreate them. But we only really had time to make 1, so...
That's perfectly fine. As long as we know the ingredients, we can stop them from making more. And honestly, if we can bring some of those ingredients back so that you all can make more, that would be beneficial.
As if they're intact after the
If you
battle.
can bring it back, bone meal and the pyrite. That's what we're in
those
need
two
of
are
for
rarer.
making more.
Yeah.
In general, Amelia is really low on bone meal, so...
Then I'll try to bring
Just
back a
in
pouch
general,
or something
we
like
need
that, or
bone
have
meal.
someone bring back a pouch of it. Right.
Yeah.
I'll go let them know. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Stay safe. Yeah. It's a pretty bird. Yeah, very smart bird.
Let's doing okay?
Yeah.
Up to anything?
Oh.
Telling
If
them
you're
to do
meeting them,
anything?
they're doing okay. They got in a fight with a crow earlier.
It's a crow. I think I saw them flying around a bit.
Yeah. They brought me a pretty big squirrel. So now I have a squirrel that I need to skin. But were you asking if I was currently up to anything, or were they up
No,
to anything? I didn't quite hear specifically. I'm sorry.
The hawk. You know, if you were like telling them to do anything, or training them, or...
Yeah, so basically I'm starting out with just squirrels. And, luckily, since they brought a small one yesterday, I had a skin for one, so just using that as an example, they went out and they brought me like I said, a pretty big one. So if I can get a few more of those, then I can possibly trade those in to get, I don't know, mittens made or something. But eventually I want to train them to hunt other things and possibly be a bit of a scout. I tried to have them find Amelia today, but, you know, communicating with a bird is a bit tough.
It takes a bit of time.
Yeah. But, they're pretty smart. Everybody's gotten used to them being around already, so...
That's good, that's good. I know sometimes people get a bit, jumpy at any animal. Depending on the town, sometimes they're a bit more amicable to wildlife. They were wild, weren't they? Or no?
Yeah, they were.
It's a miracle they're even tame the people.
Well, they're a younger one.
Maybe they had experiences when they were younger. Being
So.
kind people.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, my main concern was there's a few people around here that will see a bird and just go try and kill it, they eat it. So that was my main concern. But everybody's pretty much well informed that this is Fletch. They're my bird. Don't hurt it.
That's good. Speaking of food,
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
at least
don't worry.
Oh, I don't left. At least they had food in here, but the tavern's still not open, so I was hoping to maybe get a drink there soon, but I guess I just have to wait a little bit longer. Do you know if any of the other tavern people were around? Monday, Ruina.
I still fail to remember his name. I don't know why. Big, tall, purple, Deathleo.
It was Bell, wasn't it?
I think he was around. Yeah, Bell. I don't know why I never remember his name.
They seem to be like the intern there though. They were, you know, doing it like yesterday, and they were.
I believe he can
completely
open it though.
He can open it,
So.
but you know, there's a difference between one person running it and then the full crew being in. Oh well.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, when I get back a little later tonight, I can cook up the squirrel.
I'm like looking for something to drink, maybe a bit of like wine or even just juice.
Okay. I could probably look around for some. I might have some stashed away.
Of course, I can just poke my when they're
Um.
around.
Yeah. She's still in there, probably.
I think I'm gonna go poke around and see what everyone else is up to, and do a few laps. Might turn in early. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I just remembered I should ask if they have any hard boxes sitting around that I can use.
For what?
Because I came into acquisition of a unique item that I need to lock tightly.
Is it dangerous? Just a little bit. I don't need to worry about
It can be if misused, obviously, but it shouldn't. It only interacts with water, so it's not like it's gonna burn down the house or anything like that. So it's just a very key thing for some planes in the future. So I already
Hello.
You'll fluff your feathers.
Yes, I love
fluff the
waking up
feathers,
late.
Fluff the feathers.
No, I talked to you about musketry stuff, but not doing the best as of late.
I'll be sure to
Aw,
drop off
no,
the
it's
fish
fine.
a little later. I need to go have some more talks.
I mean, if you want, you
And then
can
tomorrow I'm
show me
probably
how
be busy.
to.
So I'll be sure to leave
I
you
do
a
have my
fish in
gun
the
on
morning
me.
before I leave.
Take out his pistol.
I mean, I can always give a super basic rundown, but I know anything that's a bit more meaningful might need a bit more time. Or at least you should need to have your own weapon. If you want me to
I
show
mean,
you something right now, I can do
yeah.
it right now, but I just know it's late.
No, I'm
Alright,
not
behave
gonna.
yourself.
Don't think the full mission is gonna happen yet, and I'm already prepared. So I'm done to show me how to at least load the thing.
Like right now, or
Yeah, I'm down. I'm free, and don't do anything else.
okay. Let's go to the training yard. Can you see well at night? I don't know about lighting the braziers, what the etiquette on that is. I mean, I guess we can just go to some place that's bright. I'm not gonna be firing the thing. Yeah, let's go here.
Yeah. Ah.
I think I'll skip over. I'm at some of the basic drilling for now. And just get straight to it. But anyways, you have your pan, your prison.
Wait, hold on. I turn my eyes. Okay.
Oh yeah. So you have your pan, your prison, your hammer has flint in it. When you have it, when you more than likely have it, its pan will be up and it will be in this position. And so what you have to do is you have to take the hammer and you'll push it back. You'll feel a click. That's what's referred to as half cock. It basically means that you can now load your pan with some powder, have a powder horn. You might end up using a different method. You'll probably be using powder horn, so I'll show powder horn. When you do this, you take a bit of powder and you can put it in.
Got it.
Into your pan. The pan's there to basically initiate firing the musket. After that, you take this and you push it down. You push it down so that way you can basically move your musket around, and it also makes it ready to fire. I won't go too much into detail about why it's ready to fire, but basically you want to have your pan down with the primer in it. So you'll be able to feel that out. You'll be able to feel it, being down because it's not going to be up here. And then from there, you will take it and you will place it like this between your legs. You're going to hold it with your legs, so that way you can then have both of your arms free. So that should be pretty easy because you'll have a musket between your legs. After that, you'll take your powder and your powder horn. If you have a good powder horn, it should come with a measurement. I don't know which powder horns wouldn't, but you'll then pour out. You'll probably be able to feel it once it's done because the powder horn will be full. I don't know if you have good sensors or not to be able to, feel the weight of it. But other than that, then, you might have some powder falling out, and that's when you have too much. From there, you would then just go and pour what powder you have, and then into the musket. You might have maybe a little bit of an issue knowing if it went. If you would probably hear it. The big thing is you'll probably hear it going down the musket. After that, you will take a little paper cartridge and you'll put it on top. What I do is I put it on top and then I sort of hold it there so that way it doesn't get pushed around. You'll be able to feel that holding the little waddling. After that, musket ball, same thing. You take your thumb, put it on top of that. It's all together. You can try pushing it in at that point. I use a starter because it's a bit more consistent. I don't suffer with it as much. I also don't have risk, dropping it. Starter is basically just a ball with a little, sort of very short stick on it, so that way you can sort of push it in a few times. That's just to get it in. Then from there, you can take your ramming rod, you'll take that out, do a little twist, and then push it down. And this is also a feeling thing too, where you just kind of push it. You can usually do it like maybe 3 times, two to like 5 times to make sure it's all the way down. That's also a feeling thing too. Put it back. You'll feel it be able to slide back down. It should connect. Otherwise, it'll just fall out of your hands. And if it falls out of your hands, you might really struggle being able to find it again. So you really do not want to lose your ramming rod, because then you're either going to need to take someone else's, or you're not going to be able to, effectively reload again. From there, grab it. You take it back up. You can get into your position, your firing stance. A T. This is where you would take aim, but also at the same time, you're still in half cock, so then you would take it and push it to a full cock. That'll be a second click, and it'll be back in this sort of position, and then you're ready to fire. And then, of course, you trigger pull, and then you will fire, and I'm pretty sure you'll hear the explosion, and then you'll feel the recoil of firing it. If you want to, you can feel around with it, so that way you can get maybe a bit more familiar with the positions. Otherwise, we can mess with it later if you're a bit unconfident with it at the moment.
No, I have it memorized in my head. I have a photographic memory. But would that, all of this stuff, just be a lesser version out of this? Like, takes out flintlock? I don't have it on the model yet.
I believe that's the same. Like, is it a pistol or is it a full-on musket?
The flintlock pistol.
Pistol. It's basically the same thing too. Then, the only difference is you probably won't. You have a tiny little ramming rod. You don't have as big of a one. It's the same process though. The only thing that might be different. We don't do it so much with pistols. But if you have a full-on musket, you might be doing paper cartridging. If you have paper cartridging, which I do have, I'll show you that real quick.
For a while, Vincent Kennedy
It's a lot less complicated, but if you have paper cartridging,
flip server to the next one.
Initial steps are the same.
I can leave it
You
in
pan
the
up,
stove under
make sure you're at
like
half cock.
a heat or like a low heat or
Then you will
something
grab
like
your
this
paper
container
cartridge, and when you grab it, you will then like bite out. I have a little paper cartridge here. I'm not gonna actually bite it, but you're supposed to bite it. And then from that, you will pour a little bit of powder for your priming. And at the same motion, you will also take your pan and put it down. And then from there, sort of same thing. Before, you don't actually need to do it. You don't actually need to put it between your legs if you've got an actual paper cartridge. Because you'll be able to hold it with your left hand the entire time. We'll take the paper cartridge, we'll put it down, make sure the gunpowder part goes in, and then the ball, they'll have like a sort of hard end of your paper cartridge. That's where the ball is. You want to make sure that goes in sort of last. You want your gunpowder to be at the bottom, so that way it's ignited in it, sends the musket ball up. And then from there, you don't need a starter it as well, because if they make the paper cartridge in good, it should just basically slide in a good amount. But you still have a ramming rod that you take and then ram it in to make sure. But it's a lot cleaner and better than being a powder horn and using wadding and such. But from there, same thing, pretty much. You present, when you present, you then also go to full cock, and then you're ready to fire. So it's a lot less steps.
Okay.
I don't think you need to worry too much about any kind of drills or formations or anything such like that. Just getting the muskets on target.
Okay.
It's not too difficult. You might still need a little bit of practice. Even I still need practice with it. I was practicing, not even firing, just going through the motions.
Well, for this flintlock, I just do
same thing, pretty much. It's just a lot smaller. You want to make sure you're you have to be at half cock first to be able to even do anything with the pan. You need your pan up to be able to put the priming powder in it. Once your priming powder is in, you need to then close your pan so that way your powder doesn't fly all over the place. And then from there, you go and load. You go through the process of loading, which I believe for a pistol, I'm not actually too familiar with pistols, but I'm pretty sure it'd basically be the same thing. You would just gunpowder, wad, ball, and then
so this is the
and then
rod.
you probably
Okay.
yeah that rod. You'd probably just use a rod. You probably wouldn't have a starter for your pistol. It's too small. So you just then take your priming rod and push the ball in, and then once that's all in, you're good to go. Once the priority is gunpowder, so it gets the explosion wadding, so that way it keeps your musket ball in place, and then your musket ball.
Oh god, damn it.
And then ram it to make sure it's in. And that's mostly a feeling thing, especially the ramming part, so that shouldn't give you too much issue. I think it's just the aiming part.
Something like
Oh god, it's a gub-gub.
like that.
Yeah, it looks good.
I don't have gunpowder. Okay.
I know we are.
So this ticks once, and then this ticks there, and then that goes there, and then this goes like that, and then that, and then okay.
And again, with the positions of the hammer, you can sort of feel the clicks, and they also lock into position too if it's functioning.
Recently.
So you'll know which position it is. It should be pretty straightforward.
It sounds horrible.
Yeah, those things are minnows.
Leave it be.
Is that
I
everything?
use a
Everything
lot
good?
of their
Everything
beef
good for you?
chests.
Everything
Yeah.
clear? Okay. I think I saw heads right for a
Thank you.
second, and I wanted to catch up with them before I ended up probably going to bed soon.
Yeah, go for it. Thank you for the short lesson.
No problem. If you want more lessons and stuff, or just more drilling in the future, I can properly sit down and do that when it's a bit more bright and I'm hopefully around.
Yeah, probably after the mission and after all the thorness and stuff, then you can help me shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care.
You do?
I wanted to at least say hi to Esmery. I swear this musket sometimes just gets really annoying to actually hold. Because I feel like it drifts on my body. Like, I don't feel like this positioned at all on me. I think they went into their house. Unfortunately.
We'll go to bed. During that time, you're not working. Like I said, you're working with an injury.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the tavern's open as well. So, what time is it? It's 12. I don't know if Owl sounded. I didn't recall hearing owls, but I know sometimes it doesn't work. Do people, like, basically fish up fish and then, like, pin it to, like, the wall of the tavern? Here's your fish, slams fish against a wall and nails it. Hello, Fletch. Did you see Asmarie in this direction?
Last I saw her, she was up there on top of a little balcony, but that was a few minutes ago, so I don't know if she's still up there.
They might be
We went
inside.
into a room or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Piecemeal. That's how these things work.
Indeed. Indeed.
That's how
Oh
you
my
make the
goodness.
impossible begin.
Oh, I'm gonna pile drive that fucking thing. Here we go. One,
Hello.
two.
Oh, hi. Hi, Penelope.
Hello.
You okay?
Yeah, I just came up the ladder and then everyone came out.
Okay, yeah, apologies. For,
Oh, did not expect to see you.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm a bit of a late riser the last few days. I wanted to say hi before either everyone went to bed or I went to bed first.
Unless it's fake
Whichever one happened.
and it's gonna run.
Okay.
Everybody rest.
Are you busy?
A little bit, but what do you ask?
No, I just wanted to say hello.
I can go check it out.
Are you going to the council one?
Yeah.
Or are you going to see the ones that are about to open up?
I'm gonna check. Wait, I don't know the ones that are about to open up.
Have you seen Ipsum's apartment?
What?
Have you seen Ipsum's apartment?
No.
It's straight down this way, where the stairs are. Those two are about to open up, top and bottom.
Together to see that one. For now, just drop me keys for all the ones.
But
that
I want to
don't
go to
have
the fighter one
tenants in 'em.
too.
Huh?
I want to go to the fireplace.
Okay, I won't go to the fireplace. I'll check the ones on this road.
Okay. Drop them. Not for like 5 minutes.
I can't read the signs. I can't read the signs. It's too dark.
Get a lantern.
Pine Guild.
There's new lanterns right there by the gate. I think.
Oh, that works too.
Oh, there's also some right there. Why do you ask?
Huh? I wanted to say hi.
I asked if I was okay.
I mean, there was also a whole.
Then you also asked if I
meeting
was busy, so.
About.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's. I'm assuming there's like a group of people that have been talked to, but also not talked to. That are getting. There's like 16 people going out to like raid a bandit fortress or something.
It sounds like to me there was an infiltration team that is going in cover. They've been picked. Then there was a distraction team, and then there was a everyone else is on.
Then they've been kind of picked. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like they're taking volunteers
And
for
a lot
the
of-
distraction team. That one's not been figured out yet. I was told I can like volunteer for
They
it and people will be
are.
picked.
What? I'll show you the papers for that. I think there's gonna be a sign up thing we can do. But
Either way,
I'm gonna be staying in town.
Yeah, either way,
'Cause
I
something might happen here too.
It's wherever they need us. So.
Yeah. We were talking about having people up on the walls can actually shoot the guns.
Mhm.
Because a lot of the fighters in town are going to be gone.
Yeah. Also, if there's no.
We may have to be smart with it.
They're talking about temporarily deputizing people to lead a defense, which makes me think that they're not having anyone at town. So either way, anyone with any kind of leadership experience, I mean, I do have leadership experience. I'm not afraid to lead people into combat. So if there's no one else, then I guess I'd be most.
Yeah. I think so, because I think Elizabeth is going.
It sounds like they wanted to go too. I mean, I would be lying if I said I didn't want to go as well, which is why I'll be volunteering for both.
You should have seen the meeting. Like, they'll be like, we got like 6 people standing up, and then like we can only take 8, and like everyone got up and stood over there. So it's just like at that point, like, why even bother? But
that sounds like there's a lot of volunteers then. Either way, I'm not too picky.
that's about it. Good to see you though. Jay's been boring as feck.
Was it?
Yeah. I almost started in early.
I've been very sleepy and kind of sickly still trying to, I guess, recover. Might be a good
feel
idea, maybe not to go out on a big expedition right away, but also, once you get into combat, the general sickness usually goes away, or it really kicks in, but I'm a bit stronger in that regard.
Yeah. The new gate's there.
Yeah,
Adam's finishing it up.
Adam sort of brought me along to help put some of the stuff in, hold it in place. We weren't really doing a whole lot. I swear that the fucking falcons, for some reason, I will turn my head and I'll just hear a screech in my ear. I don't know why.
Yep. I just did it. Yeah,
there's the owls.
There's something with an F, but yeah.
Oh, Fletch. Yeah, Fletch. That's,
Fletch, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bird. Elizabeth has. So they've been around also trying them
her?
to do.
Oh, I thought they were just chilling.
No, I believe it belongs to them. That's what at least they've been talking about. They told me about them.
I guess they seem close. I just kind of didn't know if that was actual familiarity or not.
No, I think it was a sort of wild rock. I don't believe it's that wild if it's able to sit there in front of people and not freak out.
Yeah.
It's young, at least. It's capable of hunting. It already brought back a squirrel.
I'm actually gonna make squirrel mitts.
Probably need a lot of squirrels for it, but
that's what I would say too. But I'm gonna come down. I was gonna do some housing tours real quick before I go to bed because I am getting tired.
What's the housing tours? Is it for other people?
Yeah, for Evie and I currently.
Oh, they seemed new or newish.
Kai used to be in town, but their old house out of town burned down, so now they're back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let them stay up there for now, but in the meantime, we're gonna look for a house.
I think I'll be tuning in and doing maintenance and such. Or Owls. Owls is my.
I mean, I'm gonna
key.
be able to find. It's Evie and Kai, but I'm gonna be showing them around some houses.
Okay.
Because it is.
I just recently saw Kai. I think you're chasing.
It's not really that late for me. I'm only been here for.
I don't think Evie's been up all day.
No, she hasn't. But she also doesn't like the gub gub, so Kai might be fighting it on her honor. Okay. Oh, it was good seeing you. I hope to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, take care.
You find it?
Yeah, I think it's I think we'll call it there. Because I feel like otherwise it's gonna be like a real drag trying to like find people, since it seems like people are up to some stuff, but then I think other people are like turning in and things, you know. So I hope Kai appreciated. I wish I could have really. I did tell him. I feel bad though. I was like, oh yeah, I can do it, like next week, and I totally forgot. But I was also sick today. Like I was genuinely like stomach not doing too great, so there's not much I could actually like do about that. But to actually give them like a proper sort of like lesson. But also, it's not exactly like something I've done a lot. So for a second, I was like, wait a minute. The first time when I was showing them, did I not? I might have actually forgotten the step. I don't think I did, but I was like, did I forget to tell them the fucking step of putting in the gunpowder like the only like important step to meme about. Okay, that's awkward. And actually, I'm not too familiar with pistols, but I'm pretty sure pistols are basically the same thing as flintlock. It's just smaller, so you don't have to do as many of the steps. You don't need a starter. I actually really don't know. I don't know if paper cartridging is really common. I don't see why not for pistols. I don't see why not. However, I also know that with pistols, you kind of don't really reload pistols as much in combat in comparison to like, you know, like line infantry stuff, which is most of the stuff I've been looking at. But with pistols, it's like you carry like 2 or 3 pistols on you as an officer, and the naval stuff, and then you just fire them at point blank range, and then you're at point blank range, so then you pull out your sword or you shoot them with another pistol. Ugh. So that's what you do. So that's why I'm like, well, reloading, I don't think you need to as much prioritize reloading super quickly, because you have then back out of combat and then you reload. You don't need to reload in basically the middle of combat, you know, like in the same way line infantry has to reload, or they're under pressure getting shot, so they kind of have to keep reloading quickly. Don't know. I guess I could look that up, because technically Penelope would know more about that than the actual line infantry stuff. So, anyways, just respawn.
A team is going to be.
Take care. I will see you guys Wednesday for Grim. Grim's going to be a very busy, very interesting episode. There is I think the bandit attack, the proper bandit attack, is going to happen. There'll be some shenanigans, some pranks. Lots of conversations, like I think interesting ones. And at least not interesting, just, you know, just still conversations nonetheless. There's a lot more for me to talk about in Grim as with Charlotte than unfortunately I have with Penelope, because with Penelope I'm not really involved in anything quite yet, so I don't have much to talk to people directly about, or people really don't have a reason to go and talk to Penelope yet. But, you know, that changes kind of with time as stories happen, or like Penelope's in a weird spot where they're not really established as a kind of a position yet, so that changes kind of with time. That's why I'm trying to show up to session even if I'm not feeling great and I don't really have a whole lot going on. I'm trying to still show up anyways, so that way I can kind of keep up to date and keep in the role play. Because if I leave the role play, then I don't get. It's like a self-defeating thing where, like, if you don't go to the role play, but you want to be involved in stuff, you know you got to go to the role play to then get involved in stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys Wednesday. Goodbye. Bye bye. Au revoir.